There are now 90 days until Election Day. The battleground state of Wisconsin is getting a lot of attention today. This afternoon, we'll see dueling rallies about an hour and a half east of the Twin Cities in Eau Claire. Vice President Kamala Harris and her newly minted running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, are taking their campaign to Eau Claire. And so is Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance. He'll be holding a rally just a few miles away from the Harris-Walz rally. The latest CBS News poll conducted with likely voters in Wisconsin last week shows former President Donald Trump up by 1 point in Wisconsin. You're looking live at the Chippewa Valley Regional Airport in Eau Claire, where Harris and Vance are expected to land soon. We have live team coverage from Eau Claire. WCCO's Adam Duxter, Esme Murphy, and Jason Rantala are all in Eau Claire today. Let's begin with Adam, who's been outside the venue all morning long, where Harris and Walz will be this afternoon. Adam.
Yeah, hi, Shayla. People got here well before we did, I would say today. Folks saying they got in town last night at the very front of the line to get in. Thousands more lining up behind them. This location convenient, and that is less than 2 hours from the Twin Cities, but still plenty of folks from right here in Wisconsin, which has been one of the most crucial swing states in the last 2 elections. Both elections in 2016 and 2020 decided by less than a percentage point when it comes to the split between Republicans and Democrats. It has been very, very tight. But people who we spoke with this morning say with this new ticket, they are energized. They say they love the pairing of Harris and Walz. You could see some of the shots of the line this morning, folks in line well in advance. Many people telling me they were about a month ago feeling rather discouraged, but now encouraged with these 2 new candidates.
Hope, joy again, feeling like our country can recognize and work together and we all be humans again and be heard.
There's hope. There's hope for my grandchildren. There's hope for my great-grandchildren. There's hope for the whole country. You know, it feels like we can be present. We don't have to hide. And that's been a long, long time.
And we're expected to hear today from, in addition to Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, also from Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers and Senator Tammy Baldwin, as well as a concert from Eau Claire native Bon Iver. So, Shayla, definitely a pumped up crowd to get in here today, and they say so much of that excitement has really been coming in the last couple of weeks and then again in the last day with the announcement of Tim Walz as the vice presidential candidate.
All right, our Adam Duxter reporting. Thank you so much, Adam. Now we want to take you inside at the event. Our live team coverage continues with Esme Murphy covering that part of the story for us. Esme.
We are live here in Eau Claire. It is a party atmosphere. Thousands of people here have arrived. They are awaiting the arrival of Vice President Kamala Harris and her new running mate, Tim Walz. It's a party-like atmosphere. This new ticket debuted yesterday in Philadelphia. Tim Walz got a standing ovation, got a rousing response. It was a raucous rally. And Tim Walz was the one who went on offense against Donald Trump.
Donald Trump sees the world a little differently than us. First of all, he doesn't know the first thing about service. He doesn't have time for it because he's too busy serving himself. Again and again and again, Trump weakens our economy to strengthen his own hand.
The Harris-Walz campaign are on a tour of battleground states. Of course, they started in Pennsylvania. They are here in western Wisconsin. Western Wisconsin is a key pickup for both the Democratic and Republican parties here. The margins in Wisconsin have been about 20,000 votes in the past 2 presidential elections. Of course, in 2016, it was Donald Trump who scored an upset, winning Wisconsin. Then in 2020, Joe Biden was able to reverse it. Both parties are seeking to amp up the turnout in western Wisconsin. And that's why they're going to be here in Eau Claire. As I said, this is a party atmosphere. People here clearly excited to see the new Democratic ticket.
Our Esme Murphy reporting. Thank you so much, Esme. Former President Donald Trump was interviewed by phone this morning on Fox and Friends. Here's his reaction to Governor Walz becoming the Democratic vice presidential nominee.
I would say my reaction is I can't believe it. I never thought this was going to be the one that was picked. He's a very liberal man, and he's a shocking pick, and I'm thrilled. I could not be more thrilled.
Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, will speak at a manufacturing plant in Eau Claire today. This is video of him this morning arriving in the battleground state of Michigan for another campaign event. Harris and Walz will be going to Michigan later today. Our team coverage continues now with WCCO's Jason Rantala live in that plant in Eau Claire. Jason.
Hi, Shayla. Well, a little less of a party atmosphere here, but the rally for J.D. Vance is set to start in just about an hour from now. Let's give you a look. Just a lot of media and cameras set up at the moment. Now, today, Vance's rally is at Walz International. This is an airline equipment manufacturer. The senator has responded to the Tim Walz VP pick. Vance told media yesterday the selection of Walz is a pick from the far left, essentially. Meanwhile, a new NPR PBS Marist poll shows Vance with an unfavorable rating of 43%. And a favorable rating of 34%. Now take a listen to Vance's comments that he made yesterday on Tim Walz.
This is a radical human being who comes from the far left wing of the Democrat Party. And what Kamala Harris is telling all of us by selecting Tim Walz is that she bends the knee to the far left of the Democrat Party. And I can't wait for all of you.
Now, again, J.D. Vance is expected to speak here in the next hour. I will be here and we'll share his message to supporters on our news for later tonight, Shayla.
Great. Our Jason Rantala reporting. Thank you so much, Jason.